I woke up this morning and double checked the fifth wheel, and as you can see, it's not even in the gap. It's not sitting right. So what I've done is opened that, hit, pull the kingpin, and then I'm going to pull forward, I've lowered the legs, pull forward, and then hopefully that'll click in and then go back into it. Let's see if that's doing the trick. Shunt it backwards and forth to get it locked into place. I'm guessing loads of people have had these kind of troubles. That's one way to start your day, isn't it? What a palaver. It's not really how I wanted to start my day. How I really wanted to start my day is getting a move on. But it's a good job I did my safety checks before setting off. Oh yeah, there was one thing, the number plate. Better go check it. There we go. Yeah, so basically the jaw of the fifth wheel pin sitting like that, the fifth wheel was on but to a slant, so it was sticking up, so it was a bit of an issue, that was. I don't know what else to tell you about it other than that it was not a good morning start. Wasn't a good night's sleep, sleeping on that cot bed mattress, but I got paid for doing it. Oh, what am I doing here? I picked up a truck magazine, free of charge. Always make sure you got access to your trusty fridge. Put my snapping in there. A bit expensive, but what can you do? That's not piss, by the way, that's my drink. That's got a bit warm, so I'll chuck that in the fridge. I think we're ready to go. Tri-axle trailer, none of them lift up, so there is a bit of a drag when you're turning. So yeah, basically that then was the worst way to wake up in the morning, really, wasn't it? Now what surprised me with it is the fact is when I hooked it up yesterday, although it was in the freezing cold and my head was icy cold, I still checked that. I always check the fifth wheel, the kingpin, the clip. If it's got a clip as well as a latch, I'll use both. But I always check the kingpin regardless. And not just the kingpin, I always shine the light inside and just make sure the fifth wheel is completely squashed flat to the coupling. That wasn't very good, was it? If I don't remember to edit that part out, at least you had a good show watching it. There you go. So basically, so that fifth wheel coupling is supposed to be completely flat against your fifth wheel. So the trailer, the body of the trailer, the underneath the trailer where the pin is, where the shaft of the pin itself is attached to, that goes in, but it needs to slide along the fifth wheel and clip in by both jaws. And I think what might have happened with that is because I was on uneven ground, I've got this real weird feeling in the back of my mind. The age of the trailer is really old. Apparently it's the 1980s or 90s. I couldn't quite see the date on it, on the VIN plate. It's a little bit worn, but it's got no ABS, so it's not a new one. And it's oil as well, so it doesn't really rot anything. So I should imagine that there's a possibility where the jaw inside, on the offside, is potentially worn or wasn't sitting right, because on level ground it's fine, it's only on the uneven ground like I was on, where the trailer was sitting skew-whiffed. That's the only time we had the problem.